So, what does ancient human history have in common with your smartphone? It almost feels like a trick question, right? Because on one hand, you've got early humans just trying to survive in the wilderness. And on the other, you've got this high tech piece of glass and metal sitting in your pocket that connects you to the entire globe in milliseconds. But here's the thing, recognizing the unbroken, deeply human thread that ties these two totally different eras together, that is actually your very first practical step in planning any successful piece of modern content. Section 1. The Ancient Oral Tradition, Humanity's First Medium. Long before the written word was even a spark of an idea, humanity still had this fundamental need to share information. But before you go and hit record on your next digital story, your very first practical planning step is to actually define your purpose, just like our ancestors did. The source material identifies three foundational pillars here. First up, passing down knowledge. Think of this like your modern how-to tutorial. Second, sharing culture, which is kind of like a day-in-the-life vlog that builds community identity. And third, providing entertainment. So ask yourself right now, which of these three pillars is going to be the foundation of the video or audio story that you want to tell? Because early storytelling, it wasn't just some basic mechanical transfer of data. No way. It was a fundamentally human exchange of narrative. Just like an ancient storyteller had to use their physical body and their voice to actually hold a live tribe's attention, well, modern creators need a really strong narrative framework. That means you absolutely must hook your audience in the very first few seconds. It's all about lively, human-centric delivery. Your viewers really need to feel that personal, immediate connection. They need to react to your authenticity, even if it's coming through a screen. Section 2, the digital shift, storytelling in the 21st century. It is so incredibly easy to look at our modern screens and think, technology has just isolated us. But the source material asks us to completely reframe that thinking. Digital media isn't replacing human connection. It's honestly just the next logical step in our communication journey. Listen to this quote. Digital storytelling is the 21st century version of the oral art of storytelling. I mean, wow, that is the ultimate thesis for any modern creator. It perfectly bridges our oldest traditions with our newest tech. Basically, you have to treat your digital platforms as your own virtual campfire. So, digital storytelling is exactly that, the latest iteration of that age-old oral tradition. It uses modern technology to share narratives while totally preserving the core human element. And that right there, that's the secret ingredient. Think about a wildly popular, highly edited YouTube documentary, or maybe a viral, emotionally raw TikTok video. Sure, they might use high-tech editing and super snappy cuts, but they succeed because they retain this deeply human, vulnerable core. The technology is literally just the vehicle. The human experience is still the cargo. But of course, there is an absolutely massive change in scale between then and now. The 21st century twist is that anyone can create a story and share it worldwide. We've moved from that hyper-local, intimate campfire to a truly global, interconnected audience of literally millions. This democratization is such an empowering call to action. But because your potential audience is so vast, well, practical planning is absolutely essential before you hit that publish button. You've got to know your specific niche, and you need to optimize your formatting for all the different mobile and desktop devices people are going to be watching on. Let's actually compare these storytelling tools side by side. Our ancient oral storyteller relied heavily on their physical presence, right? Their voice, their changing facial expressions, their gestures. Well, today, you can achieve those exact same effects using a highly accessible multimedia toolkit. Instead of physical gestures, you might use straightforward, accessible software like Canva or CapCut to create dynamic visual text and imagery. And to capture the real intimacy of the human voice, you don't need a massive, expensive recording studio. You can grab crisp audio using just your smartphone's built-in voice memo app, or maybe a simple USB microphone paired with free software like Audacity. Section 3. Timeless Storytelling Principles. Bridging classic wisdom with modern techniques. Okay, so we've talked extensively about how our tools have drastically evolved over millennia. But the really fascinating part? The fundamental rules of narrative success remain completely unchanged. The goals remain similar, a good story captivates, and it connects. Whether you are gathered around a crackling fire or scrolling through your phone on a morning commute, you still have to share an experience compellingly. To actually achieve this connection today, you must learn to combine engaging visual pacing with real narrative stakes. If you don't give the audience a reason to care, the story fails, regardless of whatever advanced technology you use. So, how exactly do we guarantee that connection? Well, the source highlights two traditional principles that are absolutely required for modern success. First up, crafting a clear narrative. A great tip here is to try using a simple three-act structure. You start with a hook that introduces a problem, then you escalate that problem to build tension, and finally deliver a satisfying payoff. Second, building emotional resonance. And this is really where your multimedia tools shine. Try using a slow, steady zoom on a static image to create intense intimacy, or maybe overlay a subtle minor chord audio track. That instantly signals emotional weight to your viewer without you having to say a single word. It all boils down to this. Modern frameworks draw their direct inspiration from centuries of narrative patterns that have been meticulously honed over time. The absolute best creators out there, whether they're on YouTube, TikTok, or in the podcasting space, they aren't inventing brand new psychological tricks, not at all. They are simply applying these ancient pragmatic frameworks to modern software. Every single compelling digital story you watch is built squarely upon the ancestral foundations of oral and written storytelling wisdom. We are quite literally standing on the shoulders of ancient storytellers. Which brings us to the end of our journey today, and I want to leave you with this question. How will you use these ancient principles to craft your own global digital story today? You have an incredible modern multimedia toolkit right at your fingertips. So take your simple recording tools, apply that three-act narrative framework, remember the absolute necessity of authentic human connection, and go craft a story that truly resonates with the world.